All right, man. All right, man. Welcome to the daily trade analysis of the day. It's the time for intraday, man. It's actually, 10:15, here in Johannesburg, South Africa. So it's an intraday time. Actually, a couple of trades that I've already, set it up that I want to jump in. Actually, I've already jumped in the market. And trust me, this is actually the time that we, capitalize and make some, move, make some good profit for ourselves. So yeah, it's intraday of the day where we look into the trade of the day, see what is hot at particular time, and see exactly which instrument we can be able to trade. So today it's Wednesday, 7th of Feb. Regarding to high impact volatility, we can see that we don't have that much crazy high impact volatility. So we're going to depend to the, to earnings that they actually been coming the whole week, so that you can find the impact of volatility. And again, we're going to depend on the session open so that we can have volatility and jump in to actually trade in a market. So a couple of interests, although they are 10 a.m. Already the news has just dropped. There was a foreign currency reserve from Swiss franc, which is also drives a little bit of medium in terms of volatility. Later on, from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., we are seeing crude oil inventory speaking from US. Again, we're having also FOMAC member Kruger speaking from US. 7 p.m. we're having FOMAC member Becken speaks also from US. So these are the actually, guys that they're going to drive the high impact volatility today. In terms of the euros, and again, in terms of, other instruments that don't have that much of volatility. All right. So yeah, that's in terms of high impact volatility, but definitely we can jump in and just to check in terms of the trade. The first one that I want to look at it's actually Brent oil, because of the geopolitics that are happening, and again there's an inventory that is actually happening today, inventory news that is happening today. So pretty much you can see the Brent oil is sitting at $78.68 per barrel. And are we anticipating to push all the way up? I think actually, it might maybe recover this position to 79 per barrel, to 79 per barrel, somewhere around there. And if you go to a smaller time frame, you can see it's actually quite some distance that you can actually, enter in the market and pushes the price to $79 per barrel, because of Brent oil doesn't move crazy like other instruments. So these are type of small shots that you can take and be able to jump in a market. But getting into one of my favorites, it's UK100. I think these days it's becoming really, really, really my favorite in terms of trading the UK100. So we can see already UK100 having high impact volatility. Where exactly is going? High possibility that it might actually trying to retest this level, the level of 7,651. That's the level that I'm thinking that, UK100 want to break here and pushes the price all the way to this level. And once it did that, and definitely we should know that, we can generate a little bit of money. This is the space where UK100 it needs to actually, cover. The reason why we're checking on a UK100 in the morning is because of it's actually a beginning of London session. London session, they just open at 10 o'clock South African time. So we're seeing a lot of, high impact volatilities, instruments pushing up, pushing down. So it's very wise to consider yourself to actually look at the instrument that is already in regarding of the session that is open. So that's about UK100. Today I'm not going to look for German 30. Maybe instead of German 30, today we can look for a different instrument, because there's a different instrument also from Europe session that we can be able to actually, you know, pay attention. So let's look into, I'm looking for maybe UK France 40. I'm not sure where I can find for, okay, let me do this. Show all, then I can be able to, okay, France 40, yeah, I think France 40 again, it's another instrument that we can also pay attention. The reason why is again because of it's in the Eurozone. So every time when the Eurozone having the session is opening, we might expect the high impact volatility. Of course, there's some set like a news that are coming from Europe. There's a French perimeter private payroll that already happened in 9 a.m. Again, there's also French trade balance. So it's not wrong to actually to look into France 40 because also they drop some kind of you know, economic impact news. So all right. Okay. So this is where the anticipation identifies the high possible position, identifies a little bit of lower, and already you can see it declined from all the way up, actually showing that the price want to push to 7,597, 7,597. I don't think it's a bad move. It's actually quite pretty, you know, a good move. You can enter the market now and you can be able, you know, make something out of it, of Euro 40. Maybe let me just try to see if I cannot be able to get into this trade. Euro 40, we sell. Here we go. We in. All right, we in. And yeah, we'll see the results. Once it comes to this side, you must know that I'm on a Christmas day. But that's actually the anticipation, the price to push all the way to 7,597. If it's not, maybe it might be on a 7,619. Of course, I'll be already in profit by then. I can take my profit if I want to, or I can leave it to push it all the way to this side. So that's what, when it comes to, you know, France 40, I'm already in terms of France 40, anticipating to see a very, very nice in terms of movement there on a France 40. Gold again, it's dropping, and I entered the gold trade. I think I can take my profit for now. That was a short trade that I was anticipating, but where is the high impact, you know, high trades where I think it will go? All right, so if you look at it, look at this level. So for now, because of already reaches my take profit number one, right? I've already taken my take profit. I can actually, you know, wait. Let's wait and see if it's gonna break this level. Once it breaks this level, that means the price is pushing all the way down. But according to this, you know, trend, upper trend that pushes the price to 2036, I'm truly anticipating that the market can be able to come all the way to 2029. So if you are brave enough, like me, you can be able to enter the trade immediately. Let's say, for example, we enter, here we go, we in, right? And then once it get to this side, that means we are actually at take profit number one, take profit number two. In fact, take profit number one, we already take it. We are actually, you know, hoping to get to take profit number two. Already is jumping into profit. So another thing that you should always understand, guys, always when you are selling on a higher, buy on a low. It's very important. This is the position where you need to buy when the market are here. You can't buy when it's this position. Of course, it will be a short trade, but especially when it at this level, you cannot buy because you don't know where the market is going to go. But once it's on a high, anticipating of the sell. But very, very tricky when it comes to gold, because when it comes to gold, also pay attention on a dollar index. Pay attention on a dollar index. So just to confirm on what we do, we go to a dollar index, USDX, check on a chart, and remove everything that I don't like to see. Okay, where's the dollar index now? The dollar index, you can see it pushes the price. It's sitting at 103. So if the dollar index goes up, you must know that gold, it's dropping. So what it does is that it works vice versa. So the dollar index measures the strength of the United States dollar. And now the gold, it's a safe haven of all investors that are participating in a USD or in a United States dollar. So if the dollar, it's actually, gaining power, that means the companies from US, they start, producing a good earnings like what we've been seeing. I always watch, Bloomberg and CNBC just to be updated on this stuff. We've been seeing a very positive return in terms of earnings like company like Google, Alphabetical, Microsoft, Amazon, Netflix, having a really, 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 good returns. So that it will push the price of the dollar index to above. So we can see it goes all the way to 104. Once it gets to 104, we must know that this is the higher peak of index. But what it does to gold now start dropping the position or the price. But once it's now dropping, the dollar index is losing power, going to 103, 102, 101, we must always know that the gold now is spiking all the way up. So that's what we actually, based on to actually enter a gold trade. Already, you can see it's already putting me on a profit. When you look at gold, when you look at Euro USD, again, I had a trade of Euro USD somewhere there, again, a trade of UK100. We entered together, and you can see it's actually going all the way to the position that we are looking for. All right, so let's just jump in. Two most important instrument that we will always look, which works with the dollar correlated. It's US30 and actually, NAS100. So if you see US30 yesterday, it was on a low. So it was a very, very good, strategy to actually buy when it low, pushes the price to the higher position. Now it's on a high. It's actually sitting, above, a little bit above the price. So I think it might push a little bit to 38,596 when we coming or getting closer to New York session. And then after that, because it's already sitting on a high, it will now start dropping. So let's not give it a very, very high take profit. Let's give it a take profit of 38,384 as a buy position. So for now, you can even put a, your pending order, your buy limit, your sell limit. So once it hit to this position, it will drop, it will sell to 38,384. That's how I'm looking at this US30, because already it pushes the price from the downflow all the way to a higher position. Always buy when the price is on a low, sell when the price is on a high. So that's what we are taking this analogy. When we get to NASDAQ, same thing. NASDAQ pushes the price yesterday up, and if we look at it yesterday, it was on a high. We did anticipating that it would drop to this level. It did, touches the profit, it started recovering all the way, but it didn't manage to recover to go back to the high. So right now it's sitting on the middle range of what we've been analyzing for the whole week. So we're moving with what we've been doing for the whole week all the way to Friday and see where the market is going to take us to after Friday, right? So I think pretty much it will go to the position of 17,616. Once it gets to the position of 17,616, then it can now be able to, to start a little bit dropping to position of 17,493. So two high possible, entry point from here, pushes the price to 17,616, then drop all the way. You put the take profit number 1, take profit number 2. So you can capitalize when the market is shooting up. You capitalize again when it's in a high, then you sell from the actually, above to low. All right. So yeah, guys, that's it in terms of the high analysis of the day. Keep subscribing and keep watching the videos, okay?